Hi everybody, we are going to do some reading, and as you can see we are going to be summarising and sequencing a clip, so a video clip. So first what I want to know is how many of our vipers can you remember? Pause the video, give it a go, write as many of them down as you can, and if you find it quite easy, can you write down a little summary about what each one of the reading skills involves? So we have V, vocabulary, E, infer or inference, P, predict, E, explain, R, retrieve, S for mainly summarising but a little bit of sequencing in there as well. And as you know, we are focusing on summarise, but we do have a little bit of sequencing in here today. So can you remember what summarising is? So yeah, summarising is when we take a large amount of information and we condense it down into a really small amount of information. We take out everything that's not needed, and we just keep the important information. There are different levels of summaries. So you might watch a film trailer, you might watch a summary of a book, you might read a bit of a television guide. They're all different levels. It might be one sentence, it might be a paragraph, it might be a page or so. There's lots of different levels of summary. So here's an example. When people explain the film of a plot to a friend, they try not to say every detail, they just give the main points. So how can we be successful today? So we had our tips from our text, from looking for a text. Can you remember what they are? There was 4 of them. Our first one was to read the text. Next, it was to reread the text and highlight what you think is important. The next one is just to write out the main ideas. So all of the bits that we highlighted, we're going to write them out as a new paragraph and some new sentences. Then we also need to remember that, what was that word? Brevity. So that means to be really brief. We're not going to include anything that's unnecessary. But for our video clip, how might we edit what we used for a text for a video clip? So have a think about that. So can you write a set of 4 rules that you might use for summarising a video clip? So first, we might have to watch the clip. We then might have to rewatch the clip and pick out the key points. So you watch it the first time, and you watch it the second time, and you might make little bullet point notes. Those sorts of things. It might be one word, it might be a few words. Then we might write out the main ideas and remember to be really brief. Remember to only include the important bits. But this is going to involve a little bit of note taking. Now, here are some screenshots. I think there are 11 screenshots from a clip you are about to watch. What I would like you to do is to put these in order. Now, one way I might do it is I might give each one a number, and then I would write them out. I don't know if it goes 4, 3, 1, 2. I might do that and have a think about why. What in the clip makes you think that it goes in that order? So you might not have seen it. It doesn't matter. We're going to watch it, and you might want to change your ideas. You might want to change your ideas, but you might not want to. So put them in an order. You might want to write a little explanation about why, but you don't have to. You have the clip here. What I want you to do is just to click on the link. I'll put it in the comment section. You can follow the link and watch the clip. And just be careful, because I am going to show you the correct order. But you should know that once you've watched it. So here is the correct order. We had our friend, as he was younger, and he gets his first job. Then he discovers his first problem, he solves his first problem, and he falls in love with somebody from a different department. He tries to win her over with her own can, so that's for 2 people, remember. And he solved this problem up here with the can for 1. They get married, They realise they have 2 children. I don't know if you noticed, but the children look like beans. Then the children grow up and they realise another problem, that they keep spraying beans everywhere. So he creates another pot. Yeah, and then the family are all happy. So that's a brief synopsis. What I want you to do is just a little mini task. Is for each screenshot, what I want you to do is just to write 1 sentence about what's happening at each stage of the clip for each of these. So write a sentence, really short sentence, just to tell me what's happening in each of these stages. So if you need some, if you're finding that a bit difficult, here I have some statements that you could just match up to which one you think is appropriate. Okay, now onto our main task. So what I want you to do, you've made a mini storyboard, hopefully. So you might want to print the slides out, cut them up, make a little storyboard. What I want you to do is to write a 4-sentence paragraph that summarises the whole clip. So you know what happens, you can use your storyboard. Think about what's the most important bits to include. Then I want you to write a short 3-sentence paragraph to summarise our clip. And if you found that okay, got a 1-sentence summary that's going to encapsulate our whole clip. So you might think 1 sentence might be the most simple. I would say that is the most difficult, to make it as accurate as possible with as few words. So give it a go. You can choose one of these. I would say start with this one if you find it simple. Move on to this one. Give them all a go, give them all a try. It's about experimenting with it, and hopefully you enjoy the clip as well. It was quite